In The Bride of Frankenstein, identity is developed from the outside in. It's stitched together, it's assigned, it's assumed. The bride had no agency. But many entrepreneurs do the same thing to themselves, and their visibility pays the price.
Pour a cup of clarity, sip a spark of insight. Coffee with
When your story is assembled from old roles, outdated language, other people's expectations, your audience can't connect to who you really are right now in this moment. Today, we're exploring what the bride teaches us about defining identity on our own terms and why that clarity changes everything. Hi, my name is Carma Spence, and I help established business and leadership experts write, publish, and market client attracting books that drive business growth and elevate their authority. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so that the YouTube algorithm will know that this video is for people like you who want to grow their business with books. So let's get to the three insights that the Bride of Frankenstein has for us as entrepreneurs, as authors, on how to really stitch together a good bio. Number one, a stitched together identity confuses the audience and the character. The bride was assembled from mismatched parts. Many experts do the same with their own story, their bio, pulling lines from old resumes, past bios, and generic language. And I have been just as guilty. Bios can be hard. Talking about yourself can be challenging, which is why I came up with a process that makes it easy. And of course, today's Black Friday, so I have a Black Friday deal on it. If you are interested in my special Black Friday deal on how to get your bio to be mythic, epic, and so totally you that it connects your ideal clients to who you are and who they want to be, then go to carmaspence.com/Black Friday. Number two, your identity sets the emotional tone for how people approach you. The bride's identity was framed with fear and expectation from the outside. Remember, Frankenstein's monster made Frankenstein build her to be his companion. And so he approached her, "You're beautiful, you're mine." And she's like, "No, who are you? You freakish flathead cretin." So when your story is framed by outdated assumptions and fear and expectation, your audience reacts accordingly. Because, I get it. I get it. When I was first writing my bio, I remember the first time I had to write a professional bio. I was working for Graceland and Burns, which was a boutique PR agency in the wine and food industry. And my supervisor said, "Okay, put down a first draft and then I'll take a look at it." And I'm like, I was fresh out of college, grad school college, but still, I mean, I was still pretty fresh. And I'm like, what do I say? So, I wrote something and my boss took it and she's like, "Yeah, this, this isn't going to sell us and it's not going to sell you. You're better than that." So she went and she rewrote it. And I read that and I'm like, wow, I'm all that. I guess I am all that. So I get it. It's hard to talk about yourself in glowing terms, which is part of the reason why I use like a hero's journey framework, because it's easier to ramp up to the awesomeness that you are today by talking about how you got there. And the flip side of that is that when your audience sees your hero's journey, they start realizing that you get them at a deeper level because they were exactly where you were then. and they want to be where you are now. So if you did it, they can do it. That is why having a hero's journey frameworked bio works so well. Number 3, when you don't define your identity, others will. Others will. Now, the poor bride, she didn't have much of an she was dead. It's like, you can't claim your identity when you're, dead. But she did start to claim her identity when Frankenstein's monster wanted to, like, take her on a date immediately after she was awake and alive. You need a little on-ramping, a little on-ramping. So just like the bride was created with a story she didn't choose, many entrepreneurs let old bios or scattered messaging shape how they are seen. Take control of your visibility. Shape the story that people tell of you. Now, yes, if it's ever been on the internet, it may be on the internet forever, but you can shape how you are evolving. There are lots of people, probably people on my list, who remember when I was a web designer. There are probably people who remember when I was a Mary Kay consultant, a really bad Mary Kay consultant. But I am claiming the narrative now because I am not those things. Now, those things helped shape me. They helped me evolve into what I am right now. So I'm not going to say, oh, I wish they never happened. Of course, I wish. Well, I don't wish they happened, but I'm glad they happened. And so by claiming your story, your journey, your quest, and sharing it with your people, your tribe, you're able to show, look, this is what's possible, and you can do it too. That is the ideal bio. And again, if you want one-on-one help with me and using my Mythic Bio Lab framework, it's on special for the first 15 people, and then it's gone. And it's 50% off, and you can get it at carmaspence.com/Black Friday. I will be back next week talking all about how to choose the right idea. So I hope I will see you then. Until then, this is Carma Spence saying ciao for now.